Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, folks? 10 of you is in this break. Get all my refreshing done and the volume's turned down, this, that, everything else. We're pinning her right to the top. There we go. There we go. How's everybody doing? Hey, welcome to break 596. We got a whole case to go through. Pick your team. It was a pick your team. So this is our case we got. Move some stuff out of the way. We got a nice sealed case there. Got the top. Seal on there. Can you see that? Yep. And on the bottom. And on the bottom, we're going to open her from the bottom here. And then I'm going to go, once we get all the cards out, I'm going to rinse my hands a little. And just to get all that dirt from the old dirty box off there. Hopefully everything doesn't fall over. All right, let's go. Let's take this one out. Hey. Throw it under, roll her under, slide her back like we know what we're doing. Let's pretend we know what we're doing without everything going to fall out. Bam! There we go. 12 beautiful boxes. So let's flip them all around this way. Oh, look at that. There's a backwards one. I don't know why they put a backwards one in there, but it's always kind of funny that they do, right? It doesn't mean anything. Nobody has any clues. We talked Upper Deck. They said, I don't know. Who knows? It's just the way they do it. There we go. We got a couple watching live. Switch that to there. Are we centered? Are we centered? I'm going to go rinse my hands. Don't forget, break 596 if you're joining in. There it is right there. We got the Lucky Blade. Dirty box. Dirty box. Nothing like a dirty box. Hey there. Babchuck. Baby. Rinsing the hands now. We got an Oiler game on behind us. If anybody's out there cheering for the Oilers, they're playing the St. Louis Blues. Baby, I hear the Blues are calling. Good evening, folks. Break 596. We're going deep into 12 boxes. Deep into 12 boxes. Keep that there for now. 10 of you is in this break. Thanks for filling it. Thanks to Joey and Andrew for getting all the crazy spots. All right, break 596. We're going to start ripping right now. We'll call out team assignments first. There we go. My printer actually just died. So it looks like this weekend I have to go buy a new printer. It just died. All right, Andrew has the Ducks. Boston goes to Joey, Buffalo, Andrew. Calgary, CG Babchuck. Carolina, John Van. Chicago, Andrew. Colorado, I should say, Nathan. Columbus is Tyson. Dallas is Joey. The Red Wings is John Van. I got something under my feet that I can't put my feet down there. Let's move that out of the way. All right. Detroit, John Van. Edmonton goes to Nathan. Florida, Sean. L.A. is Joey, that you can barely see in there. Minnesota is Babchuck. Montreal, Andrew. Nashville, Kevin Hudkins. Kevin H. New Jersey Devils is Andrew. Joey, Islanders, Rangers, and Senators. Andrew at the Flyers. Pittsburgh goes to Kevin H. San Jose Sharks, David Watkins. Seattle is Andrew. St. Louis, Nathan. Tampa Bay, Andrew. Toronto going to Lars. Utah goes to Joey. Vancouver is Joey. And then Andrew has Vegas, Washington, and Winnipeg. Break 596. Pick your team, folks. Everybody said they wanted a pick your team, and then they don't jump in and get the spot. So here we go. Do we got any comments happening? Let's rip, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm going to have a big chunk of coffee first. And then 12 boxes. Let's start with this one right here. Let's first give it a slice. We'll give it a dice. We've got top loaders. If we need them, we got sleeves. Hologram is 19. I'll just call it. I'll just show you these ones here. 8492, but I'll call out the hologram. We'll go one box at a time. Good luck, everybody. We should have lots of hits. Hopefully, after 12 boxes, there should be no shutouts anyways, right? Says I got a slow connection. If Cody's watching, we are live. Anybody else live? Here we go. First hit goes to the Montreal Canadiens Sizzle Reel Cole Caulfield. I don't have a lot of room here. Slaps, Dougie Hamilton for the Devils. And our first rookie, Simishev for the Utah Yotes. Simishev. It is 7:12. See how long it takes to go through these. It's going to be a good hour anyways, I think, eh? Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay. Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets. And Boomtown, Ryan Hartman for the Minnesota Wild. You can flip through those base cards. Oh, is this pack in here upside down? Oh, there's upside down cards. We got Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Vibes for Chicago, Spencer Knight. And Nikishkin for the Carolina Hurricanes. 3 hits per pack. If we see 2, that means we got a variant of a base card or something. Sometimes you might get 4. Oh, banger right there. Brady Martin. Young Gun. Clear cut. I'll sleeve that one right now. Vibing. Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. And Cole Perfetti for the Winnipeg Jets. Let's leave a couple as we go. Just to get them in there anyways right now, right? So, who's got the Nashville Predators? Nashville Predators, Kevin Hudkins. There you go, Kevin. Beauty, beauty, beauty. I'll set them right here in the front. Best you saw was 5. Well, we need to beat that. Oh, and there's another clear cut. Aussie, pop count 1,000. We got a triple hit of Nashville. Bang, bang, bang. Matthew Wood encore for Nashville. For the Kings, Brant Clark. And Max Shabanov. Shabanov for the New York Islanders. Top loaders. Let's get some room going here. Brady Martin, encore blue for Nashville. If you know, you know. Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. And Lane Hudson for the Canadians. If you know, you know. Good way to start off a case, eh? With a clear-cut young gun. Brady Martin, Nashville. Nashville's kicking butt. Ho, hey, ho, ding, ding, ding. Banger alert right there, Mr. Ivan Demidov. Young gun canvas for the Montreal Canadiens. And for Toronto, Anthony Stolarz vibing. Base cards. Montreal goes to Andrew. Wake up, Andrew. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. Hey, this is a great box, eh? Can't push it in there. Great box. So far, so good. Look at that. Clear cut and a demi. Very nice. Whee! Oh, Andrew's alive. I see you there. I see ya. Let's see if I can get some more comments in here. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Boomtown, Tom Wilson for the Capitals. Oh, it's Colin Graff for the Sharks outburst. But nothing nothing of the sort of a Young Gun outburst. Yet. Carter Mazur, the Red Wings. Barclay Goodrow for the Sharks. And Urov for the Minnesota Wild. Base. Joey will be very happy if we can hit 5 Schaefers there, Tyson. Wouldn't that be something? Sizzle Reel, Patrick Laine for the Canadians. Pasternak for the Bruins, portrait. For the Islanders, Tristan Lennox. So we're getting a few hits so far for the Islanders, but not the big bad boy yet. What were the odds of him being in this box, too, with the Demi and the clear cut? I got no... Everything's falling apart over on the side. It's a Tomas Hertl for the Golden Knights, Speckle. Stuart Skinner, Edmonton Oilers. And for Washington, John Carlson. Last pack, box 1. Not too shabby, CG. Michael Backlund for the Calgary Flames. For Montreal, Let Them Cook. Cole Caulfield. And Jack Williams for the Blue Jackets to end things off. Young Gun. I'll put those hits that way. I got a big 4-row box over here now just to kind of put stuff in, right? Because it's as the one-man job here to go. Let's take the one in the middle. Let's go down the middle, folks. Slice and dice. That was a good way to start it. Good way to start it. I don't even know if we can get that out. There we go. So 6 minutes, open that box. Number 12 on the hologram. And on the back side, 7679. So tomorrow or Sunday, I'm getting a new phone. So I'm glad we got this here one all out of the way before we get the new phone, because I might not know how to work it. All right, box 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Andrew so far is in the money with the big Demi. Dustin Wolf for the Flames. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Dickinson. And Ben Kindle. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's leave that one right now. That's one of the big bangers. Pittsburgh. Is that Kevin? Kevin H. Brother Kevin. Very nice. There you go. There is a Milken Dazzler for Pittsburgh, Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes, and Ricard Raquel for Pittsburgh. Are we going to have a Pittsburgh box, this one here? We need a nice HG or an exclusive for somebody. Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks, Canvas. For Vegas, Jack Eichel, Let Them Cook. And John Freneken for the Boston Bruins. Better have a drink if you can't pronounce the words. I only poured one coffee, so hopefully I can pronounce most of the words. Boone Jenner, clear cut for the Blue Jackets. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor, Winnipeg. And Beckett Seneke for the Ducks. Upper Deck Portrait. Nice one. He'll have his rookie in extended. Told me a sweet Columbus one. Preferably a rookie, right? Instead of a just plain clear cut. Olivier Rodrigue for Edmonton. Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. And for the Calgary Flames, Adar Saniv. Adar Saniv for the Calgary Flames. We'll get a bit of carpal tunnel going on after this one, eh? Oh, here we go. Oh. Maverick Bork, number 5 out of 25 for the Dallas Stars. Red Outburst. Vibing is Logan Thompson for Washington Capitals. And Jimmy Snuggeroo for the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues. Snuggeroo, we just mentioned his name on the show there. Charlie Lindgren for Washington. For the Blue Jackets, Kirill Marchenko. And we got Carl Lindbaum for the Golden Knights, rookie young gun. Hey, we're still waiting on a couple payments to come in too, boys and girls. Let's go. Tomorrow we'll figure out what we're posting, some smaller breaks. Dustin Wolf for the Calgary Flames. Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. And Steven Stamkos for Nashville. For the Preds. All right, canvas. Anthony Stolars for the Leafs. Basically a picture of the people. We the people. If you know, you know. Cam Fowler for the Blues. And Palika. Sandin Palika. Alex, there we go, for the Red Wings. I guess we could get you, Tyson, a pop report of 101 would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Here we go. Jason Robertson for the Stars. Glow Up. Sorelli for Tampa Bay. And Derek Forbort for the Vancouver Canucks. Outburst. Just a regular base card. 2 packs to go. Encore for Ottawa, Dylan Cousins. For the Kings, Lafreniere for the LA Kings canvas. And Zach Metza for the Sabres. Buffalo Sabres. All right, last pack. This one probably won't have a rookie unless it's a parallel or something, right? Come on now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got a Glow Up. Speckled Joey Decord for the Kraken. We got Mackenzie Blackwood. Missing some teeth. Canvas for Colorado. And Connor Bedard. Let them cook for Chicago. Here we go. Somebody scored. Somebody is scoring goals. Just keep my my workplace clean here. There's a lot of sorting to go on afterwards and stuff like that. Sleeving especially. All right, box number 3. Box number 3. All right, we started out of the gate. So we got number 11 on the hologram. And on the back side, 1386. 1386. And there. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, here we go. Box 3. Good luck. Anything that would be cool. Yep. Oh, I sense a speckle one coming up here. We got a speckle sizzle reel. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. For the Utah Mammoth, Dylan Gunther. Encore. And Slaps JT Miller for the Rangers. Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes. Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders. And Brady Tkachuk for the Senators. And base. Philippe Forsberg for Nashville. Another hit for Nashville is a vibing UC Saros. And young gun Dominic James for the Tampa Bay Lightning. For the Lightning. What's happening in the game behind me? There's some Jack Michaels is going crazy back there. Oh, right there. There's a good one. Braden Coots for the Vancouver Canucks. Outburst. Silver Outburst for Vancouver. Sizzle Reel, Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg. And Pospisil for the Flames, Boomtown. The Boomer Town. All right, let's get that one in the sleeve. See who's got the Canucks. See who jumped in. Vancouver is Joey. There we go. Very nice. Hey, Deluxe Teddy Bluger for the Vancouver Canucks out of 250, 166. Not a rookie. If you know, you know. Connor Hellebuck, Winnipeg. And Sid Nikorosby, Sid the Kid, portrait for Pittsburgh. Sizzle Reel for the Hurricanes, Sebastian Aho. Slaps Bouchard for Edmonton. And Frederick Brunette for the Boston Bruins. Boston. Anything exciting going on out there in the internet world there, everybody? Same old, same old. Jenny Melkin canvas for Pittsburgh. For L.A., Anze Kopitar, let him cook. And ding, 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 ding. There we go. There's number one on the board. Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. Congrats, Joey. So far, so good. So good. Dun, 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 dun. Schaefer. That's one. One in the books. We got a canvas upside down, black and white. Barclay Goodrow for the Sharks. Vibing for Colorado, Mackenzie Blackwood. And, I want to slip out of my hand, Marco Casper for the Red Wings. Excuse me. 3 boxes in. We're having some good success so far. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Washington. Washington, Connor McMichael. Oh, I thought we had a second one in the same box. Max Shabanov for the Islanders. Young gun. That'd be cool if it was in the same box, right? Brock Nelson for Colorado. For the Edmonton Oilers, Evan Bouchard, canvas. And Ryan Green, young gun for the Blackhawks. Ryan Green. Speckle Boomtown, Max Domi for Toronto. Young gun, canvas, Noah Labe for the New York Rangers. New York Rangers. Joey, do you got the Rangers? Yes, sir. Nice one right there. And Jeremy Swayman vibing for the Boston Bruins. For Boston. All right, last pack. Let's get ourselves a nice little young gun. How's the sound? Can you hear me yelling at you? Sizzle Reel, Mark Stone for the Golden Knights. Matthew Schaefer, UD Portrait for the Islanders. And Jack Williams for the Blue Jackets. Young gun to end that one off. Boom. Putting oh yeah, baby. Box number 4. Box number 4. Well, I think, Tyson, your Blue Jackets, I think you got a couple young guns so far, right? We got a hologram of 18. And on the back side, 9032. 9032. All right, good luck. Good luck, folks. Box 4. We're just kind of rifling through these. If you know, you know. Cale Makar, Colorado. Brady Martin, Nashville portrait. For Montreal, Cole Caulfield, Outburst. That's a cool little card. Michkov encore for the Flyers. For Minnesota, Jacob Middleton. And Joel Nystrom for the Hurricanes. I think the next time we do a pick your team might be for extended. But pick your teams take too long to fill. Everybody wants them. But we'll see. So we got some randoms coming up again. Glow Up, Anthony Stolars for Toronto. We have a Young Gun canvas for the Red Wings. Sandin Pellikka. Pellikka. And Vibing for Minnesota, Gustafsson. Nice Young Gun canvas there. It's always nice if you get a team with Young Guns. The other ones you gotta hopefully hit something big. Pop reports and stuff. There's a Malkin for Pittsburgh. For the Ducks, Radko Gudas. For the Anaheim Ducks. And Wyatt Ahmad for the Colorado Avalanche. Amot. Vibing Speckle Askarov for the Sharks. Seattle Kraken is Yanni Nyman. And Slaps Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. I'll put that in the sleeve right now because that's a shiny one. Because it is shiny. Just to kind of, like, it's not going to get scratched or anything, but just to kind of, because it's really shiny. Oh, we got six live with us right now. That's all I can see on my counter. Paul Cotter for the Devils. Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Now, some of the teams, I miss them and they say something else on them and I miss it. You know, they'll all be corrected when I go through and sort them. And Ty Mueller for Vancouver. Young Gun. Back-to-back Vancouver hits. When you said 5, I mean, yeah, I know. We know what you meant by Young Guns. But so far, I think we've just got 5 Schaefer hits. We want Young Guns. Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Slaps, Cale Makar, Colorado. And Brandon Coots. Braden Coots for Vancouver. And Vancouver's got a bunch of rookies in this set, too. Some teams have got, like, 5. I think the Islanders have got like 5 Young Guns, just different ones. Wyatt Johnson for Dallas, Leo Carlson for the Ducks, and Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Let's see, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. For the Florida Panthers, Brad Marchand, if you know, you know. And for Vancouver, Kudrevtsev. I don't know. Kirill. There's a Kirill and number 59 Kirill for Vancouver. Fluorescent Dylan Duke, one of those Duke boys for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sizzle Reel is Tage Thompson for the Sabres. And Zeev Bume, portrait for the Wild. That's just a normal card, yep. Yep. Vibing, number 170 out of 199 for Seattle, Joey Decord. Numbered. Nikushkin for Colorado. And so this is a 4-hit pack. Rodriguez glow up for the Florida Panthers. And for the Flyers, Kaplan, Devin Kaplan for Philly. Young gun. All right, last pack. Encore numbered 77 out of 199 for Dallas, Roop Heinz. So we got, this is only a 3-hit pack. Nathan McKinnon, let them cook for Colorado. And Glow Matthew Nyes for Toronto to end that one off. There we go, box 4. Slice and dice. Slice and dice, baby. Looks like we got about a 5-second delay here anyways. Number 14 on the hologram. And on the back side, we'll give it a tap-de-roo. 923. 923. They almost fell over. Here we go. Good luck. Sizzle Reel, Warren Fogle for the Kings. Glow Up for Washington, Protus. And for Montreal and the New Jersey Devils, we got an Outburst checklist. Montreal is Andrew, and the New Jersey Devils is Andrew. There you go, Andrew. That one is for you. Sleeve it. I will sleeve it. Here, let's, just for fun, we'll roll Big Blue. Odd even. It is number 4, even. So the Devils would have won that one. Just in case you wanted me to do the random. We can say we had a random. Tanev for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Robert Thomas for the Blues. And Legault. Alexis Legault for the Hurricanes. I know you wanted Montreal to win that one, didn't you? Seth Jarvis, Speckle Glow Up for the Hurricanes. Young Gun Canvas, Riley Duran for the Boston Bruins. And Jack Hughes, Let Them Cook for the Devils. We'll have this one uploaded to YouTube before I leave here tonight. Hopefully it doesn't take too long because it's a long video. Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay. For the Red Wings, Mo Cider Slaps. And Carl Lindbaum for the Golden Knights. Let Them Cook, Speckle for Chicago, Connor Bedard. Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota Encore. And Glow Up, William Eklund for the Sharks. Kyle Palmieri for the Islanders. If you know, you know. Sidney Crosby. And for the San Jose Sharks. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Finally, Michael Misa. Michael Misa, San Jose. Andrew's like, you know, I got my Demidov. I can go to bed now. Bam. Michael Misa. Who's got the Sharks? Is that David? David Watkins. There you go, Dave. Right on, right on, right on, man. So what are we going to get more of? Misas or Schaefer's in this case, I wonder. Sizzle Reel for Colorado, Nikushkin. Nico Hischier for the Devils. And a young gun. Oh, Nygaard. Bransig Nygaard for the Red Wings. I need a drink. I don't know if I was choking or coughing or laughing. All right, here we go. David Pastrnak for Boston. For the Rangers, Will Kiley. And slaps Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. We need an Easter egg. That's what we need. Bo Horvat for the Islanders, canvas. Brady Tkachuk, let them cook for Ottawa. And David Tomasic for the Edmonton Oilers. There you go, Nathan. You're on the board. On the board. I think that's not our first Oiler card, is it? No, we had some Skinners and stuff like that. Young Gun, maybe. Vincent Trocheck, black and white. Young Gun, or black and white canvas for the Rangers. Sizzle reel, Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. And for Calgary, Matt Coronado for the Flames. Encore, Jack Hughes for the Devils. Oh, backwards. Oh, look at that. Boom. Miscut. Look at that. Slice and dice on there, eh? Slaps Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Is it miscut on the back? Miscut on the back as well. There, that's why if you remember that box number, you might be able to deal with Upper Deck and they might send you a new one, you know, if you so choose to. Bardakov for the Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche. Forgot what I was going to say there. And last pack. Last pack, we got a Pink Dazzler, Jake Gensel for Tampa Bay. We got a Vibing. Oh, we got another miscut. Vibing. Shesterkin for the Rangers. And what is this? Boomtown. Look at that one. That one's all cut bad, too. Front and back. Boomtown, Colorado. Colorado. There's two of them that have had slice and dice issues right there, off-centered, eh? 2 in 1 box, which is weird. If you so choose that you want to deal with it, that's what you can do. All right, slice and dice. We're halfway box. Has anybody seen any online cuts like that? 16 on the hologram. And boom, 68300 00 box. Now in the gaming world, those offcuts are, valuable. People love the offcuts when it comes to that, right? Here we go. Sizzle reel, Philip Broberg for the Blues. For Edmonton, Leon Draisaitl, outburst. And Demidov, portrait for the Montreal Canadiens. This pack feels stiff. Hopefully they don't stiff us. Hopefully they stiff us with a 101. Owen Tippett for the Flyers. Drake Batherson for the Senators. And for Buffalo, Colton Ellis. Ellis for the Buffalo Sabres. Well, they stiffed us on a 101. That's what we can say. Lucas Raymond Speckle portrait for the Red Wings. Young Gun canvas Harrison Brunick for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh Penguins. And Mikko Rantanen, let them cook for Dallas. Kevin H. with Pittsburgh. Oh, no. Kevin H. is Pittsburgh. Andrew's got Philly. That's who it is. Easier to find them now. The teams are all in order. All right, here we go. Vibing, Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. For Dallas is Thomas Harley, Glow Up. And Taylor Ward for the LA Kings. LA, baby, on board. Speckle Logan Thomas for the Capitals. Kirill Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. And Slaps Zane Parekh for the Calgary Flames. This one is centered. This one has got its thing going on. Linus Ullmark for the Senators. Sizzle Reel. Braden Point for the Lightning. And a young rookie, Matvei Gridin for the Calgary Flames. Calgary Flames. Cody, CJ. There you go, brother. Sizzle Reel, Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes. Slaps Elias Pettersson for Vancouver. And Zeev Bume for the Minnesota Wild. The Wild. All right, we started at 12 after. So how long has it taken us to do 6 boxes? 35 minutes? 40 minutes? Nathan McKinnon, Colorado. Ryan Green, Chicago. Oliver Moore, Chicago. And we've taken time to sleeve a couple of them up there too, right? So, Jake Evans from Montreal, canvas. Connor McDavid, Let Them Cook for the Oilers. And Harrison Brunick for the Penguins. Brunick, young gun. Fluorescent, Elias Pettersson for Vancouver. Is that Elias or Elias? Fluorescent, defenseman. So that's one of the other guys. Maybe that's Elias, right? Vancouver, if you know, you know. Winnipeg. And Dylan Strome for the Washington Capitals. Matt Zuccarello for the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota Wild. For the Islanders, we have a Young Gun checklist. Islanders and San Jose. Joey and David, looks like. I know those guys don't have the same teams. What was I going to do? Got one more pack still. So, we have a random on that one anyways. Unless we get a second one in those 6 boxes, then you'll each get one. But I'll set it aside anyways. For the Islanders and the Sharks. Yeah, David versus Joey. So far, anyways. All right, last pack. Hey, for Ottawa, Linus Ullmark, pop count 1,000. Vibing for Buffalo, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and Arbor Jackeye for the Canadians, Boomtown. There we go. Hit the stopwatch. What time is it? 7:50. So it took a little bit there. What did we say? Started at 12 after? Let's go. Yeah, we'll just keep them in order that they're in. 35, 36 minutes, I guess. 17. And on the back side, boom, 78. 10:50. All right. Set the stopwatch to see how long it takes to do 6 now that we've got it all under control. Let's rip. What does the second half of the case have in store for us? Vibing, Askarov for the Sharks. For Vancouver, does it look like it's got some, no, they're not scratches. Thatcher Demko, outburst for Vancouver. And Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes. Slide those back. So we're box 7ing it. Box 7ing. Is that a word? 7ing? Patrick Laine, Montreal. Miro Heiskanen for the Stars. Ryan Ufko. Ufko for Nashville. Nashville's having a pretty good break, eh? Kevin, Nashville's doing all right. Slap, Speckle, Tage Thompson. Oh, there we go. Michael Misa. Program of Excellence. There we go. That's going to be going out to the San Jose Sharks. And Tomas for the Golden Knights. That's a decent one there. Congrats to the Sharks. Forgot about the programs in here. Oops. Got to bend that top loader. Boom, there you go, David. Michael Misa. I don't know if you're watching. I don't know if you got, some of you guys still got cards here to pick up too, by the way. Sam Reinhart, if you know, you know, Florida. Jake Gensel for the Lightning. And Hunter B. Beeswich. Beeswiz. There we go for the Calgary Flames. Pronounce that guy's name. BRZUTUSTEWICZ. Yeah. Hunter B. Hunter Beeswick. If you let them cook, Jack Eichel Speckle for Vegas. Jake Sanderson, Ottawa. And slaps is Dallas, Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen. I'm not even sure what's happening in the game. Oilers in St. Louis behind me. Quinton Byfield for the LA Kings. Vibing for Florida, Bobrovsky. And young gun Hunter Haidt for the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota Wild. It's nice when you know there's 3 hits per, right? We haven't seen anything out of place except for the odd one with 4 hits. Darcy Kemper vibing for the LA Kings. Slaps Tage Thompson for Buffalo. Another Brady Martin for the Nashville Predators. The Preds. I'm not sure what Series 2 are going to be next week. It seems to be going through the roof right now. Hey, there we go. Matthew Schaefer. We got a Dazzler for the Islanders. Roman Yoshi for Nashville. Anthony Stolars for the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, Canvas, Mike Matheson for the Canadians. That's kind of a weird one, eh? Sizzle Reel, Kirill Kaprizov for the Wild. And for the Oilers, Isaac Howard. Well, we started off with a bang, eh? So now she's been slowing down a little bit. We need a little bit of pick-me-up. Here we go. Upside down. Michael Backlund. Black and white. Canvas for the Flames. Sizzle Reel Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. And Max Domi Boomtown for Toronto. Toronto Maple Leafs. We got a rookie and then no rookie, I think. Matthew Schaefer Encore for the Islanders. Lucas Raymond portrait for the Red Wings. And Fensor, Dominique Fensor for the Hurricanes. Last pack. Box 7. Sam Montembolt, 166 out of 250 deluxe for Montreal. Alex Ovechkin, let them cook for Washington, and glow up Joey Decord for the Kraken. There we go, end of that box. Maybe we're going to need 2 rows to keep all the hits in here, eh? There's going to be a lot of sleeving. I might not even get them sleeved for today. Let's take this last box from the left, right. Let's mix it up a little bit. There, these are centered. I might have to sleeve them all when I get down here tomorrow. So make sure you don't come right at noon to pick up your cards, because it might take me a while. 08 on the hologram and 61016. 16. How's everybody doing? Are we getting some hits yet? For the Canes, Frederick Anderson, vibing. William Eklund. This one's got a little smash in the corner there. Can you see that one? William Eklund for the Sharks. And the rookie looks good. Gritsiuk for the New Jersey Devils. Kreisik, maybe. Dazzler Snuggaroo for St. Louis. Dougie Hamilton for the Devils. And Colton Parenko slaps for the St. Louis Blues. So far we had the 2 that were not centered. So far so good. Oh, I thought I seen a flash of gold. Flash of something. It wasn't gold. All right, Macklin Celebrating Canvas for the Sharks. If you know, you know. Dylan Guenther for Utah. And Isaac Howard for the Edmonton Oilers. Is that 3 of these? I can't remember. So you tell me. Here we go. Young Gun Canvas, black and white for the Canucks. Ty Mueller. Ty, there you go. Black and white. Vancouver. Sizzle Reel is Matthew Knies for Toronto. And Slaps is Victor Hedman for the Lightning. He's underrated. We'll see, eh? Time will tell. A goal? No goal. No goal. Here we go. We got a glow up numbered out of 199. 108 out of 199. You can see it right there. For the Red Wings, Marco Casper. For the Flames, Nazem Kadri. And Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers. Along with one more hit is Ryan Ufko for the Nashville Predators. Nashville. Askarov, it is a Encore Blue for the Sharks. We got Let Him Cook, Kucherov, Tampa Bay, and Glow Up Dylan Guenther for Utah. Sizzle Reel is Sam Reinhart for the Panthers. Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. And for Buffalo, Zach Metza, Young Gun. Sizzle Reel is Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes, Speckle. We got for the Kings, Drew Doughty. And Josh Manson for Colorado, Boomtown. Almost looks like it wants to be a random on that one, right? But it's not. It's just one dude. The boom. Booming. The big boom. Speaking of Boone Jenner for the Blue Jackets. Kyle Connor let him cook for the Jets and for Utah. Simashev. Dmitry Simashev for the Utah Yotes. Utah Mammoth, I guess we can call him now. Lane Hudson, Montreal, if you know, you know. For the Jets, Winnipeg Jets, Neil Pionk, Outburst. And for Calgary, Matt Coronado, Glow Up. Maybe I'll just move these base right now out of the way. Once the pile gets about 3/4, it's like, it's out of control. All right, 2 bats to go. Jake Neighbors for St. Louis. Dylan Gunther, Utah Mammoth, Canvas, and Ty Mueller for the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver. What happened to that high gloss? Weren't we supposed to get a high gloss? Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis. Ricard Raquel for Pittsburgh. And Cam Talbot for the Red Wings. That is that box right there. We're down to 4 boxes. We got a penalty coming up. That's a strong cup of Java, I say. All right, so we got a hologram of 13. There we go. This is the box right here. Friday the 13th. And you can kind of see 3632. Friday the 13th. Let this be a home run box. All right, let's put this box up on the top, and let's turn these suckers sideways now. There we go. And we got extra room. Extra, read all about it. Here we go. This is box, what, 9? 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, sizzle reel, Jacob Chychrun for the Capitals. Glow Up, upside down, Dorofeyev for Vegas. And for Buffalo is Alex Tuck, Outburst. Excuse me. Warren Fogle for LA. Cam Talbot, Canvas for the Red Wings. And for the Islanders, Tristan Lennox. It's dark outside. I think it's, it's dark outside. Now, after 8. We're staying later a little longer. Speckle Slap, Sam Dickinson. Program of Excellence. Ding, 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 ding. Ho! Matthew Schaefer. I hear that guy's pretty good. We got Vibing. Aiden Hill for Vegas. Excuse me. There we go. Matthew Schaefer, POE. There we go. Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Joey. Nice hit. Nice hit if you got him. All right, sizzle reel, Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets, William Eklund for the Sharks, and Emmett Finney for the Red Wings. Finney. Connor McDavid, let him cook, speckled for the Oilers. Ryan Suzuki for the Carolina Hurricanes, and glow up backwards, Thomas Harley for Dallas. Noah Hanovan for the Golden Knights, canvas. Utah is Clayton Keller, let him cook. And Zeev Buhm for the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota. Sizzle Reel Lafreniere for the Rangers. Seth Jarvis Glow Up for the Canes. And Devin Kaplan for the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia Freedom. The Flyers. Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks. Jared McCann for the Kraken. And Easton Cowan for the Maple Leafs. Has he got a rookie, a young gun in this one? Or is he going to be an extended? I can't remember. We haven't seen one yet anyways. And Buddy Old Beckett, Seneke, he'll be an extended as well. Those are the top guys, along with Kindle. Morgan Geekie for the Boston Bruins. Vibing for the Blue Jackets. Merzlikins, and for the Islanders, Marshall Warren. I think they said there was like 5 young guns for the Islanders in this set, or 4 or 5. It's quite a bit. Here we go. Oh, it's Gabe Perreault for the Rangers, fluorescent. Vibing Dustin Wolf for the Flames. And upside down, Jake Gensel for the Lightning. 2 packs to go. Blake Coleman, 177 out of 250 deluxe for the Calgary Flames. Is he still there or is he gone? Shea Theodore for the Vegas Golden Knights. And a glow up, 4-hit pack, right? Brandon Hagel, glow up for the Lightning. That one looks like it's got, it's got a smash, the 2 bottom corners, 4 all corners. Let's get the young gun out of the way first. All right, Dominique Fensor for the Hurricanes. And then we got base. And this one here for Tampa Bay, you can clearly see the top left is smashed. The bottom left is smashed. The bottom right has got a smash in it. The top right is good condition. But that's basically... It is what it is. Tampa Bay. Put all your broken hits together and call Upper Deck and say, yo, send me some good stuff. Washington Capitals. Connor McMichael. Blue Encore. If you know, you know. JT Miller for the Rangers. And Dylan Holloway. That one looks a lot better. Dylan Holloway, glow up for the St. Louis Blues. We are working overtime now, folks. Into the long haul, down the home stretch with 3 boxes to go. Let's get those there. Da-da-da-da. It is rip time. Let's get the slice and dice going. Where's Scottney at? Haven't heard from him. 309 on the hologram, and on the back side, 8694. 8694. Don't forget, break 600 is there, folks. We're like 14 spots or something. 12 or 14 spots to go. Let's get that one filled. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's a big one. A lot of that product has gone up in price already, too. So it's a smoking deal. 17 boxes. Brandon Hagel for the Lightning. Quinton Byfield for the LA Kings. And this looks like it's for the Canadians on the back, where it looks like it's off cut, eh? Saniv for the Calgary Flames, young gun. Saniv. Well, I hope I hit you some more Columbus cards there, Tyson. I hope I hit you some. Owen Power for Buffalo. Nick Suzuki, Montreal. And for Calgary, Zane Parekh. Sean Monahan for the Blue Jackets. There you go. I'll let him cook. Austin Matthews for Toronto. And John Fernaschi for the Boston Bruins. I thought we were hitting another Kindle there for a second. Fernacci. Oh, clear cut. Winnipeg Jets. Adam Lowry. If you know, you know. Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. And upside down glow up, Evan Rodriguez. For the Florida Panthers. Somebody scored. Oh, what do we got here? Hey, Elias Pettersson. It is a gold Vancouver Canucks fluorescent. Number 14 out of 150. 14 out of 150, Vancouver. There's a nice little hit. Probably a case hit. Mason McTavish for the Ducks. Oh, we got a, it's a 4-hit pack, right? Matthew Olivier for the Blue Jackets. Boomtown. Looks like a hit from behind. And Tusky for the Utah Mammoth. Young Gun. The mascot. For the Utah Mammoth. Jacob Markstrom, Blue Encore for the Devils. Vibing for the Flyers, Sam Urson. And Boomtown, Josh Manson for Colorado. Josh Manson. Off the post. Did it go in? No, it didn't go in. Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Rakto Gudas for the Ducks, and Joel Nystrom for the Hurricanes. Jack Michaels, he's distracting me. Speckle Sizzle Reel is Jason Robertson for the Stars. Vegas Golden Knights, Noah Hannafin. Patrick Laine slaps right off centered on that one for Montreal. Holy moly. That's 3. 3 off-centered. 2 in one box. We're going to get another one. We'll see. It'd be nice to have a hot box, or whatever, where there's 3 Young Guns or something in each one. David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. Sizzle Reel. Linus Allmark for the Senators. And Ben Kindle. There we go. That's the second one of that guy. He's up there in the leaderboard of goal scoring, too, this year. For the Pittsburgh Penguins. Kevin H. There you go, Kevin. You got a pair. Kindle, baby, Kindle. All right, 3 packs, and then we're down to 2 boxes. Come on, Easter egg. Where's the Easter egg? We got a Sizzle Reel, Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks. We got an Outburst for the Rangers, Matt Rempe. And Nikishkin for the Hurricanes, Alexander Nikishkin. You need to end with a bang here now. Simon Edvinsson for the Red Wings. Dylan Strome for the Capitals. For Pittsburgh, Harrison Brunick for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the last pack in box number 10. Rickard Rakell for Pittsburgh. We've got Isaac Howard for the Oilers. Young gun canvas. Isaac Howard. That's what Isaac looks like. It's a cool shot with the gear on there for Edmonton. And Kel McCarr, let him cook for Colorado. There we go, folks. Box 10 in the books. Let's move a bit of stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I got the 4-row box there because it's almost full. Almost 1 row full of hits. Don't forget, we got a random to do. Unless we get 1 more of these in one of these boxes. Or unless we get 3, we'll randomize 1 and you'll each get 1. All right, hologram is 10. And on the back side, you can see it 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Did I read that right? 5, 6, 7, 8? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. All right, here we go. Box 11. 11 out of 12. We're hoping to end on a bang. Linus Ullmark for Ottawa. William Eklund for the Sharks. And Sam Dickinson. Hey! Ding, 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 ding for the Sharks. That's a pretty good one, too. Wasn't he, he's like short printed in the Allure, is what it was. There you go, David. Nice one on this one. You got a Misa and a Dickinson. He's a defenseman. He is a defenseman. I don't think I got any garbage on the floor this time. Alex DeBrincat for the Red Wings. Marco Casper for the Red Wings. And Calgary Flames. Look at this one, Babchuk. Glow Up. Matt Coronado. Looks like someone sliced and diced them. Off-centered for the Calgary Flames. I've got 4 of them now. 4 different off-centered ones. I mean, at least if you got all the same team and you had to send in 20, maybe they'd send you back some free packs or something too, eh? Leo Carlson for the Ducks canvas. Sizzle Reel, Robert Thomas for the Blues. And Wyatt Ammott for the Colorado Avalanche. All right, we're seeing if we're going to get a double. That's a 101. Yes, sir. eBay 101. We got a fluorescent Noah Ostlund for the Buffalo Sabres, red. Sizzle Reel, Michkov for the Flyers. And Victor Hedman slaps for the Lightning. And that one there is in center. It is centered. Well, we've been doubling up and tripling up on some rookies, right? Just not the big ones yet. Not Oilers. Dmitry Simashev for the Utah Mammoth. There's the Oilers right there. Connor McDavid portrait. And Noah Laba for the Rangers. We've seen him before. What was in his box? Do you remember? Do you get him if you get a Schaefer if you get him in your box? I don't know. I can't remember. We got a clear cut pop count 1000 Brady Martin for Nashville. Alexander Barkov for Florida. And Dylan Guenther for Utah. Not a 4-hit pack on that one. If you know, you know for the Blue Jackets. Victor Hedman for Tampa Bay. And for Minnesota, Hunter Hagg. Hyatt. Hunter Hyatt for Minnesota. It is a speckle. Charlie Lindgren vibing for the Washington Capitals. A lot of speckle on that one. Dylan DeMello for the Winnipeg Jets. And Dylan Guenther for the Utah Mammoth. Jaden Schwartz for the Kraken. Vibing for St. Louis, Jordan Binnington. And for Vancouver, Braden Coots. Cotes or Coots for Vancouver. Tie game. Something's going on. Are we overtiming it or what? Jake Gensel for the Lightning. Joey DeCord for the Kraken. Sizzle reel for the Utah Mammoth, Dylan Guenther. Come on, baby. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Connor Hellebuck vibing for Winnipeg. For the Kraken, Vince Dunn outburst. And Boomtown, Josh Manson, Colorado. We got a bunch of his, didn't we? Excuse me, last pack, and then we're down to box number 12. We come out of the gate swinging. Justin Falk for St. Louis. Niederreiter for the Winnipeg Jets. And Alexander Nikishkin for the Hurricanes. And that one on a young gun. And that one on a young gun. There's almost a whole row of hits. Last box. Is this the golden ticket? Is this going to be in this one? Did we get a case hit yet? Is there such thing as case hits? All right, number 15 on the hologram. And that's what we got, 8124 for all the marbles. Thanks for filling this one, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to the wire. So far, we've got one random. We got two Kindles, did we not? But we only got one Schaefer and one Misa. Hey, Hunter Hyatt. Young Gun Outburst for the Minnesota Wild. I'll sleeve that one. If you know, you know. Mikko Rantanen for the Stars. And Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. Slaps. Hit this off cut. Front and back for Pittsburgh. How many is that? 5 or 6 that we've got throughout? Outburst, Young Gun. Minnesota. Chuck, there you go, brother. Finally a sweet little sweet sauce at the very end. All right, Austin Matthews for Toronto. We got Noah Cates for the Flyers, canvas. And for the Kraken, Veal Otavainen for the Kraken. So we're over an hour. 12, we're an hour and so many minutes. Hour and 15 maybe. Sidney Crosby. That one looks kind of, I don't think I've seen that base card yet, right? Slaps, not off-centered, but it is Mikko Rantanen, speckle for Dallas. John Beliveau for the Montreal Canadiens. John Beliveau, retired Stars. Nice hit right there. Let's leave that one up. And vibing, Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Johnny Beliveau. You might have to send that one to Dave, Andrew. That's his hero. his hero, or is Ken Dryden. Jean Beliveau. Right on. That's, no, it's not black and white. It is black and white because it was black and white back in the day. So we haven't seen one of those retired stars yet. Sizzle reel is Spencer Knight for the Blackhawks. We got a glow up this time that's cut bad for the Devils. Nico Hischier. And Curtis Douglas for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I know, that's why nobody's watching, right? Because we got the Oilers game. The Oilers are fighting for their rights. All right, if you know, you know. Cam Fowler for St. Louis, speckled. Winnipeg is Kyle Connor. And Beckett Senekit slaps for the Ducks. Looks like there might be overtime. Yep. All right, Colton Parenko for the Blues. Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild. Easton Cowan. Ding, 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 ding. That's one of the big ones. We haven't seen him all night for Toronto. I thought maybe he wasn't even in this set. Cowan. Boom. It's about time. Who had Toronto anyways? Was that Lars? Lars! Where have you been, buddy? Finally. Easton Cowan. I haven't talked to anybody either to find out if every case gets you one of every young gun. Because it used to be like that, and sometimes now you might be missing 3, 4, 5 young guns. But not that one. Vibing Joey Decord for Seattle. Slaps is Austin Matthews for Toronto. And Charlie Edward Dostis, young gun for Tampa Bay. I don't know if we've seen him yet or not either. Down to the wire. Here we go. Matt Boldy, Minnesota Wild Dazzler. Anze Kopitar for the LA Kings. Joakim Kemmel, portrait for Nashville. We'll do the random, and there might be just time for overtime, or unless we might even miss overtime, eh? Here we go. Come on, baby. Jordan Greenway for the Sabres. That one's kind of funny. Canvas. If you know, you know. Gabriel Landeskog. And, hey, Matthew Schaefer and Mark Catcomb. We got the Young Gun Teammates. Yeah, that's the first time we've seen that one. And we got a mascot. This one looks like it might have a soft corner on it, but it's getting into a top loader right now. Oh, everything's falling over. For the Islanders, let me get the base here out of the way. And I knocked my top loaders over. All right, we got 3 packs to go. 3 packs to go. Are we saving the best for last? Oh, I guess overtime. Just go straight into overtime. We're just missing it. Vejmelka, we've got a clear cut for the Utah Mammoth. Sizzle reel is Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Jack Eichel, portrait for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, 2 packs to go. We got a young gun here. Come on, let's get one of the big guys. Jake DeBrusk for Vancouver. Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Portrait, completely off-centered for Washington. Another eBay 101. And Kirill, Kudryav T-Sev for Vancouver. Vancouver, last pack. We are going to end with Ryan McLeod. We got an exclusive, number 25 out of 100 for Buffalo. Non-rookie. Let Him Cook, David Pasternak for Boston Bruins. And Upside Down for the LA Kings, Quinton Byfield. There we go, folks. That is the break. 8:30. So, about an hour and a half, I guess, eh? Hour and 20 minutes. A lot of hits. We're going to do the randoms for this one. I'll get up the randomizer. Random.org. Let's go this time. Let's go Islanders, Sharks, Islanders, Sharks, Islanders, Sharks, Islanders, Sharks. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to roll our dice. See how many times you get the randomizer going. We got 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 and 4 is 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Winner on top will get that one. Here we go. 9 times. Islanders, Sharks, Islanders, Sharks. Let's mix them, boys. Once. Twice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last and final time. 9 times with the Islanders on the top at 9 times. Congratulations. That one goes to... Oh, crap. Oh. How is a picture of the roof? See my light? I just flipped the phone right over. Islanders. Good thing I'm getting a new phone here, eh? I almost broke it. I could have returned it with a smashed glass. There we go. No one will ever know that happened unless you watch the video now right to the very end. That one's going to the Islanders. All right, everybody. Thanks for filling that break. I'm going to get sleeving, and we'll see everybody in the next one. We'll post some smaller breaks coming up and some randoms. So thanks again, everybody. Have a good night, and go Islanders, go, I guess, right? Thanks, Kevin. Hey, ho. Good night, everybody.